Welcome to the show, Geminis. It's your girl Carla here with your weekly heads up for September 24th. So let's find out what is up with this week for you guys. Coming in strong, we're looking at the female, the woman Gemini. Or if you're cross watching, the female that you're dealing with, or maybe another female that's in your life. She's coming in bringing some important news, or she is on the move. Being that the Rider card is a card of movement and news. So bringing some news. Uh, she could be delivering something that's important, making something significant happen in her life, dealing with a fast moving situation. Yeah, things just moving quickly. So a fortunate opportunity is shining brightly in your life with the sun sitting in the house of Clover. This is a potential source of luck. So luck or success. So getting a lucky break, or like we said earlier, making a move or making a movement of success that's gonna shine bright for the world to see. So good positive energy. That's really good in the house of Clover with that sun being there. So fortunate opportunities are about to light up your path. Small fortune, but it's a fortunate situation that's going to impact your life in a good way. So next we looking at the ring in the house of Ship. So the ring is about commitments, pacts, um, and distance, journeys. So it's a commitment or a contract that's tied to a journey or a long distance situation. So you making that journey or move, but be cautious of deception because we got that snake right next to it. So either way, you looking at going somewhere, either literally or figuratively, you going somewhere in a long-term committed relationship, connected to a long-term committed relationship. So next we looking at the snake in the house of house. So the snake is something that's dangerous or deceptive. Um, so you having complications in your home with deceit in your family life. Somebody might not be showing their true intentions. So it could be some manipulation that's happening in a domestic environment. It's some sneaky behavior or hidden agendas that's happening at home. So you got to be cautious of deceptions or complications in your home. So stay alert to hidden agendas at home while you are embracing positive changes and opportunities in other areas. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, here we have the moon in the house of the tree. So your emotions are closely tied to your long-term growth and health. Okay, so you got feelings that are playing a significant role in your overall well-being. So your emotions are something that you've been nurturing for a long time. So putting your emotions and your spiritual growth to 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 your mind in order to have some kind of stability. So it's something going on that you needing to check out with your emotional state, your emotional health, the emotional state health. Oh, what the fuck? Your what? Okay, is your emotional health state. Okay, I guess that's right. That's the way to say it. I'm trying to be so legit. Anyway, going on, we are looking now at the house in the clouds house. So some kind of confusion, because that's the house of confusion or something's not clear. So some uncertainty about your home life or your sense of stability is happening this week. So Things could be foggy or unclear when it comes to your living situation, your family, or your foundation. Okay, yeah, dealing with a home. So you're not seeing the full picture because of the clouds. So could be some misunderstanding, some hidden stuff affecting your home life. We saw that with the snake sitting in your house, in your home life. So yes, could be some hidden issues affecting that. So now we're looking at the ship in the house of the snake. So journeys or deceptions. So be cautious of complications as you move forward when you're going somewhere while you're traveling. Because you got that snake sitting there. Now, be weary of sneaky behavior or tricky situations while you're doing it, while you're on the move. So whether you doing a literal journey or a metaphysical one, somebody or something might not be what it seems. So that might complicate your plans or the way you're gonna move forward. Now let's see. We got the mountain in the house of the coffin. Now there's a end to an obstacle. Uh, you got a major obstacle or a challenge that is coming to an end. So yeah, because we looking forward. Even the female, the woman was at the beginning. So that means you starting something new. So we going forward. So this major obstacle that you had been dealing with previously, that's about to come to an end. It's been difficult. It's been blocks. It's been delays. It's been you being held back, but it's finally finna be over with. It's a slow process, but the end is near. So you'll be feeling some relief this week from whatever that blockage is that you had, that obstacle, that crisis. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. I don't think nothing else I can say about that except for keep an eye out for that home situation. Get watch what's happening in your home so you can get some clarity on it. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so now we have the whip in the house of the bouquet. So that's the the space of something nice or something you deserve, but you got some conflict or some tension with your blessings, with your gifts. So you might be dealing with struggles or arguments over something that you're supposed to be bringing you some happiness, some joy, some beauty, or somebody could be criticizing you or bringing you drama. Okay, so going on to the fish in the house of the scythe, this is something that may get cut off. So money, that's dealing with your finances, your long-term money. There's a sudden decision or a cut related to your money or your business matters. So expect some kind of change, unexpected change that's going to affect your money to happen. An investment being pulled real quick or changes on how you got to handle your resources from here on out this week. So next you're looking at the heart in the house of the broom or the whip. So your love life is having some trouble because here we looking again, like we said, with the conflict, the drama over your blessings or your gifts. Now your love relationships and your emotions are in the house of that conflict, something causing tension or pressure. So your emotional state is caught up in that conflict or that heated tension. So it could be a passionate relationship with a lot of ups and downs and roller coaster rides or something like that. But Your arguments, they are fueled with emotions. So try not to emotionally damage anybody. So uh, it's a lot of fire in your feelings right now. So it may lead to emotional stress or just a lot of disagreements in your love relationships. Uh, ship or ships, who knows? Next, we got the bear in the house of birds. So this is something that's being talked about: power or control in how you communicate. So you dealing with conversations or discussions when y'all talking about power, control, or influence. You're surrounding money, because with the bear, business or leadership. Somebody or some things may be causing stress or pressure with this conversation. Okay, like debating somebody. Uh, but maintaining authority while you doing this conversating, especially in the public or in social or public settings. So you looking at some tension around a blessing or a gift, and a sudden decision or cut is coming up too with finances. Then your love life is heated, and you may be dealing with conflict. You may be having conversations about power or influence that's putting pressure on you. But you got to be mindful of how the conflict is going to play a role in both your emotional and your financial life. So stay cool when you talking about your finances and when you talking about power too. So yeah, there you go. We're going to go to the next one. Here we're looking at the mice in the house of the child. This is something new or something that needs to be looked at from a new perspective. So stress or some kind of loss in a new situation, a new beginning. So some small problems are affecting a new beginning. Uh, a project or even some small problems are affecting a child. Something should be fresh and innocent, but it's being eaten away by worries and small issues. Um, you gotta address this little problem before it gets bigger, because next to you looking at the tower. Next to the mice, you looking at the tower. So the tower is in the house of the fox. So is it independence or deception in institutions? Something is cunning or deceptive, and it's tied to an institution or an organization. Okay? You could be dealing with some manipulation or some kind of trickery within corporate, legal, or bureaucratic. Yeah, in that type of environment. You can also be dealing with being strategic in your own approach by yourself, and handling a situation, but something sneaky. You're doing something sneaky with it being there. You got the crossroads in the house of the bear. The something that has authority over you, something that you needing to make a decision around, power or finances. You at a point where this is going to affect your strength or your control over a situation with this decision, with your finances, with your strength or control over a situation. The bear is talking about power, money, or influence. So now you got to choose a path that's going to show you how to manage or maintain that power. Uh, it's a choice that's significant. It is going to impact your sense of authority or a financial decision. being in that position. Next, you have the anchor in the house of stars, stability in dreams or long-term goals. That's the house of wishes and dreams. So your long-term goals or dreams are tied to stability and grounding. So you're building a strong foundation for your dreams, and whatever you're dreaming about is on track and is becoming something long lasting and secure, because you got that anchor there, setting the roots, setting that anchor that's gonna help you reach what you want to reach, the highest of the heights. So now there is stress or small problems affecting a new beginning. You may be dealing with deception or strategy within an institutional setting. You're at a critical decision point regarding your money or your power. But your long-term dreams are being grounded and set on a stable path. Address all these small issues early so they won't become big again. Be mindful of that deception. And that's what I got for this one. Let's go to the next one. Here we have the rider in the house of the stork. That's transformation. No, not transformation, but it's like a new phase. That's like transitioning to something good, being in the stork's house. So be ready for news that's gonna lead to a shift in your life. So you're you're probably gonna get some news or a message that's gonna bring that big change or a new beginning. It's gonna be something that is exciting and it's coming. So next we looking at the lily in the house of the dog. Uh Lily is something that needs time to grow and mature on my board. So here it is a connection that's bringing some kind of serenity. So being in the dog's house, it's peace or maturity in loyalty. Being mature in loyalty. A loyal friendship or relationship is bringing peace and calmness in your life. This person could be older or more mature, but it's somebody that's bringing you wisdom. They keeping you on your toes, and it's somebody that's been around for a long time, and they've been peaceful for a long time too. So yeah. So it's a trust. Y'all trusting each other. So that's with this friendship. Next, that's dealing with your friendships. Next, in the house of the tower, we have the scythe. This is something that you feel protective of or you want to protect yourself from. So it's a quick and decisive moment. This is where you removing yourself from something big with the tower. So a sharp and sudden decision being made involving an institution, or organization, or something where you just by yourself. You got to stand alone in this. So this means cutting ties with something, someone, some kind of formal entity like a job, a government body, or a legal structure. So that's what that's meaning. So next we got the key in the house of the garden. So the key is something that's essential. It's something that it's a solution to a problem. It's the solution to your problem this week. So you need to pay attention to what's happening around you in social spaces, because that's where the answer is going to be at for you. The solution or this key, it's in a public place or social setting. It's an event, a social gathering, or something happening within your community that's going to bring you clarity, or it's going to unlock an opportunity for you. Okay? So that's what that means. So you got to expect some news of a big change or a fresh new start. You're going to enjoy, and you going to enjoy peace and maturity in a loyal relationship. You may need to make sudden, quick decisions involving an institution and what was it? Institution or organization or something somewhere where you just on your own. Then you have to a solution. Yeah, your solution to something important is gonna be found in a public or social setting. So be ready to make them quick moves and keep your eyes open for their social environment for the key to these opportunities that's happening this week. Okay, on to the next one. Now we're looking at the stork in the house of the mountain. This is a struggle to overcome, or this is something that you've overcome already. That is the position of it on the board. So delays or obstacles in change. So you got this new beginning that's stuck behind a mountain of obstacles, delays, and you trying to make progress and move forward, but you can't at the moment because it's sitting in the mountain. So we'll go on to what's next. We got birds in the house of the crossroads. You got some communications or some discussions about decisions. Okay, you needing to make this in a clear head because you got other people influencing your choices. You doing a lot of back and forth. You nervous. You anxious. It's a lot of stuff happening, and you are talking about it. So that's what that is. Now, male Geminis, you have appeared on the board. You are in the house of the mice. This is causing you tension or stress. So, female Geminis or cross watchers, if you're looking for the male, here he has shown up in the house of the mice. So, the man is dealing with stress, loss, or anxiety. So, he could be feeling drained, worried, or he got a lot of small shit just eating at him. So if he's somebody that's close to you, or if this is you, Gemini, you may need support because you're going through something difficult. Difficult times are right here. So you may need that. Phone a friend. So next you have the cross in the house of the heart. This is burdens in a love relationship because this is related to your love relationship. It's important to it. So it's essential to it. So with the cross being here, you carrying a heavy burden when it comes to the love matters. So it's an emotional struggle or you got some hardships that's weighing down on you deep. Love feels like a responsibility or a challenge this week. You could be dealing with sorrow or something difficult in an emotional matter with that cross being there. So you're facing delays and making a significant change, important decisions and discussions that need to be made. A man or you, Gemini, you are experiencing stress or loss. And you got a heavy emotional burden that's tied to love relationships. So you got to be patient with these obstacles because it's going to take time. Clear your mind for that decision making and just be mindful of that emotional weight you carry. And somebody else you helping. It's like, especially if you help and support somebody. Because, like sometimes, even with the cross, somebody comes to help you carry your burdens, or you could be helping carry someone else's. So I'll leave that there and on to the next one. Okay, here we have the garden in the rings house. We are looking at a commitment or a partnership that may be going public. Nobody knew about it, but now it's going to be everything's out in the open. So this could mean an engagement, could be a contract or a relationship that some they sharing with y'all, that everybody, the public, the community, the group, whoever y'all be with. It's a commitment that's out in the open now. And I guess maybe a lot of people, y'all hang out with a lot of people or something. I mean, you finna make it clear, I guess, maybe. Like the crew you hang out with, maybe. Next, you looking at the clover in the book. You're going to discover a hidden piece of knowledge that's going to bring luck your way. Because you got luck in the house of that hidden knowledge, that secret. So you about to have, you finna have a stroke of luck. But it's tied to something that's been hidden or something that is unknown. It's going to be small, but it's going to be a fortunate discovery. Maybe finding something that's going to bring you some quick opportunity. So you got to watch out for that. Next, we looking at the coffin in the house of the letter. The letter is about a message that you're going to receive. It's about bringing closure to a chapter. Somebody either going to write it or somebody going to say it. It's an ending or a closure coming. It could be an email, but you're going to get some news that's going to show you that it's finna come to an end. Something finna come to an end. A message that's going to bring some kind of situation to a close. Now we are looking at that look, that small opportunity with this public partnership. Because something about to transform into something else, an ending and a new beginning. Then we are in the house of the man, and we have the star here. We have hopes, wishes, and dreams. So dreams or aspirations are tied to a man, or you, Gemini man. You are deeply connected to dreams, hopes, or aspirations. So you may want to work towards your goals, and that's all you thinking about at the moment. So if that's who you're dealing with, Gemini person, they are really focused on their goals at the moment. So you looking at, after that ending, going through that closure that you're going to talk about. The man he really focused on his dreams and what he want to do. So, yeah, be ready for public commitments, lucky discoveries, transformations through this conversation that's going to happen, or this letter that you're going to receive, this email, this message. And it's all relating to this man or the goals that y'all sharing, okay? So on to the next one. We have letter in the house of the woman, Gemini woman, or the woman that you're dealing with. This is what's in your house. You have the letter. This is messages, communications involving a woman. Important communications, well, it could be, or messages that's coming from a woman. It could be written or somebody's talking to you. So we'll say that in this instance because it's a person. And it's significant. It's going to be personal and something critical. So yeah, pay attention to that. Then we got the child in the house of the lily, something that needs time to grow and mature. We have innocence or new beginning, and it got some peace attached to it. So a fresh start is bringing serenity. So a young person, a child, they could bring you some good peaceful energy, or it could be talking about innocent. An innocent, peaceful start to something new in your life, a new phase. So, a fresh new beginning. So, next we're looking at the bouquet in the house of the sun. Sun is this is gonna have a positive outcome. You got joy and blessings shining bright. So you probably finna get something beautiful and just something that you just gonna love. It's gonna bring you so much happiness. So the sun is gonna amplify that joy and that positivity that the bouquet is bringing. So something good and uplifting is gonna make you want to celebrate. Put it that way. Okay, going on to the moon. The clouds in the house of the moon. This is something that requires introspection. It's personal. It is you feeling confused. It's you being uncertain about your emotions or how you're being viewed by others. Your recognition. It's a time to be cautious about your emotions and how you interpret stuff. So, because you kind of confused or other people are confused about what you about, your feelings, or how you because you got the clouds there. You like it's kind of like you don't give a fuck about fuck your feelings. That's what I'm getting. You cranky or something. That's what I'm getting with that. So that's how you being looked at by other people. So you got a significant message involving a woman that's coming your way, or you're gonna be the one delivering it, female Geminis. So you're about to receive a blessing that's gonna bring you so much happiness, but you also got this emotional confusion and uncertainty here, and how you or somebody else is being recognized is the reason for it. So you got some peaceful, good energy here. So get clear on this emotional state and this public perception this week if you want to uh, feel better or make others feel better. All right, on to the next one. Here we are looking at the dog in the house of the key. So, uh, loyalty or trust as the solution this week. A loyal friend or trusted person's gonna hold a key or solution to a breakthrough for you this week. The support is critical to unlocking something important in your life. So a friend is, and that loyalty is gonna help you find the answers or help you move forward. Next, we're looking at the book in the house of the fish. This is something tied to your long-term career. There is some hidden knowledge or something you don't know about your finances yet, your business or your material resources. So you may discover this about your money flow because something ain't been revealed yet. So something you may find out. So you need to learn more about financial situations too to fully understand it. So you need to educate yourself and you're going to learn something about something you didn't know, a secret. So next you got the fox and the fox in the house of the anchor. So you have something that is stable or needs stability. So some needing some stability because you got the fox in the house of the anchor. So you got deception, or is it you being strategic and being stable? Okay, so it's some cunning or some trickery around what's supposed to be stable and secure. Okay, and uh you need to be cautious of manipulative behaviors because that's going to stop you from being on your square. So you trying to stay secure and stable, you need to be cautious of that behavior if it's not you, because somebody might be acting shady or strategic when it comes to the long term, either in a job, in a relationship, or some kind of personal situation. Next, we looking at the tree in the house of the cross. So the tree is about health and growth, and it's tied to burdens or hardship. So your health or your personal growth is tied to a burden that you carrying. It could be emotional or spiritual or physical hardships. that is weighing on your mental or your physical. So the challenge is long term. It's been going on a long time, or it's gonna be a long time. So you're gonna have to learn how to endure it, because it's gonna lead you to growth and transformation. So loyalty and trust gonna help you find a solution, but there's some hidden information about your money that you gotta uncover. Be careful about this deception, this trickery, this scamming stuff around your stability, you being rooted and grounded, and recognize that you carrying these burdens and they tied to your health and your growth. You really got to trust in the people that you saying that's loyal. You really do. So at this time, because you're going to need them around you. So stay mindful of that tricky behavior. All right. Peace out. See you next week, Geminis. Hope this helps.